We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Here's Tank Dell to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Stephanie!
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. You look at this Colt defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Yeah, he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a game. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll try and run for it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Stroud looking to throw. This ball caught by Mechie. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
You give a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game. showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
18 Robert, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now it's Richardson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mustang 19.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to the air with Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And taken right on the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's complete to Pierce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Colts.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. 18. 5 years. Let's go.
Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
19 right.
Now Richardson back to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
On 1st down, Richardson. That one finds Pierce right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
5-yard line.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Stroud to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yeah, he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Option right, here's Stroud. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down again at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Hurt. Hurry.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Room here to run. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points in the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Second down, here's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Play action now. Mills rolling to his right. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mills. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mills. Mechie has it on his slant. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. 4th down, Mills. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On third down, here's Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch in. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 48 yards on the ground for him so far. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, it's Richardson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
In motion, the tight end. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. That is caught. And some room to work. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now it's Richardson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Now Mills. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In motion left goes a tight end. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Hey.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
At their own 45-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Still going inside the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
18, Pioneer.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 19 Titans. 19 Titans. Check smash. Check smash. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman from 3 yards out. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Texans 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First down, Mills. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Mills, 4th down, got to have it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pierce takes it straight ahead and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
One last shot from Mills. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the